All right. Look, hey, I got brother Cole McDonald here, man, joining me on the CO2 rundown. Bro, how are you doing?
I've been good, man. Just in your hometown, back in Toronto, playing for the Argos, man. It's been a
Sick.
journey, but we here, man. We out here.
Yeah. And so, that's what we're talking about right now. And man, prior to you getting there, I know we've shared some time together training with
Yeah,
with Moniz, and you're doing your thing, trying to get to the NFL. You got your shot. Um, and hey, the timing wasn't the time for you,
yeah,
right? But you found yourself an opportunity in Canada, like I did
yeah,
in Toronto. Um, so I mean, I feel like the paths are kind of similar,
yeah.
and this is what makes me so excited about doing this sit down with you, bro. I got my Argos gear,
Yes, sir.
repping. I love the six, man. The Toronto really gave me an opportunity to just play football, right?
Yeah,
I forgot about the money. I forgot about professional. I just they gave me an opportunity to be part of a family. As we all know, growing up, being on a football team, it's like you're part of a family, and it's what we enjoy. And so for me, that's what it was. So talk to me, bro. Like how has it been in that being in Toronto,
yeah.
a new country, a new game, just
Mm.
being back in a locker room? What does that feel like?
Feels amazing, man. Like you said, it's a brand new locker room. It's a whole completely different area. I mean, you go from Hawaii, perfect weather, to Toronto. You got that cold winter, man. It's been a adjustment period, But like you said, Toronto's a special place. The culture that you cultivated here when you were here, and the guys continue to create and prolong as we go on throughout the seasons. It's awesome, man. The chemistry of the guys, the city itself, the organization, the staff. It's a blessing to be here. And like you said, it's football, and that's one thing that I missed was COVID year. Things happened in a good way, but didn't get the opportunity that I thought I wanted. And but life goes on, and to be here in this moment, new game, new country, new team, like you said, back in the locker room environment. It's been amazing so far. Just
Yeah,
really
man.
blessed.
I mean, my guy Pinball Clemens, who is the all-time greatest, greatest of our Argo of all time. He's the general manager there now.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
they've, you know, like one of the oldest franchises in sports history, right?
yeah,
Probably the most championships. And it's in a place, the Canadian Football League is built on such history, man. And you're gonna learn more about that as you continue to,
mhm,
pour out in some years there. But what's crazy about your situation and mine, this is your very first year in CFL. You're on a team that's first in the East Division.
yeah,
When I first came to the Canadian Football League, I went to Montreal. They were like the top dogs at the time. They were first in the East Division. One game away, one win away from being in the Grey Cup,
yeah.
which is like being in the Super Bowl. So you guys are there. So this is the bye week. Is the East final a couple weeks from now, or is it
So
next week?
like I said, we got a bye week this week, and we start practice on say Tuesday for the game next week. So that's going to be our first playoff game after our bye. So we're pretty juiced up for that.
Yeah, like bro, tell me about that, man. Like the CFL is different. It's like, wait, what? You win the division, you get the first round bye. You just got to win one game, and you're in the show.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't complaining. At the end of the day, if we're win one to get in the show, hey, take the Grey Cup home and call it a year. First year in the CFL, I'm pretty content with that. But it's interesting hearing a lot of like the older vets' opinions. Just what it means to them to be in the Grey Cup, to even get a playoff opportunity. A lot of guys didn't get that, and I feel reluctant as my first year out here to be a part of this, to experience what it's like to be first in the East, to win and hopefully take a Grey Cup title this year. It's going to be it's a largest learning opportunity for me is how I'm looking at it. And if I get reps, I'm going to take them as they come, and hope for the best. But like you said, Grey Cup, I've heard only amazing things. I'm pretty sure you got some good stories to tell about your Grey Cup experiences. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. It's like I equate it to like bowl week in
Yeah.
college. You know, it's a weekly thing. It's a huge thing for the entire country,
Yeah.
right? They all come out. It's an amazing, amazing time, man. I miss it. Just talking to you right now, like I'm literally getting like a little, oh man, I miss it, you know?
Yeah.
And so, but man, embrace it, you know, take advantage of it, enjoy it, enjoy the process, because you got to just think about where you were a year ago, what you were doing. Cole, a year ago,
Yeah.
what were you doing?
A year ago, what was I doing? It's
November, like this is right around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so I mean, I got drafted, and it just happened so fast. Like left, Hawaii. Was a junior, like missed out on my senior season. Like guys just had senior night this past week. Like I get like emotional because I missed that. I didn't get a senior night. I left. So it's a lot of like different feelings I'm going through. And I would say last year, I'm in camp with Titans. Things don't work out. COVID happens, and opportunities are cut short. And last year, I'm back home. I'm working out, getting calls from different teams. You're flying out. You got to do a quarantine period before you can even do a workout. And it's the biggest job interview of your life. So I mean, it's you're training, you're staying in shape, staying ready for whatever opportunity comes your way. And for me, last year this time, I was doing just that. Was just waiting, being patient. And it took a year. Signed with the Cardinals afterwards. Was blessed to get that opportunity, and find myself in this position in Toronto, and just gonna continue to chip away and see where life takes me, man. I'm crazy where football can take you. It took me from Cali to Hawaii,
man,
to Tennessee, everywhere, man, even in Toronto. So I mean, it's been a really awesome journey, learning a lot along the way. And I would credit a lot of it to Hawaii, like just growing up in that culture, what it's like, things I took going to Hawaii. It's very similar to being away from home. You're on an island. I'm out here in a new city, new country, so it's very relatable. Obviously different climate experiences, whatnot, different type of ball, but it's good, man. And to look back from last year to now, I'm just thankful at this point. Everything and everyone that's been continuing to believe in me and push me to this point. It's been a blessing, man, and I can only be thankful. So
yeah, and the only reason I asked that, bro, because I know a year ago, you're not the only guy or girl.
Yeah,
people have faced some of the biggest hurdles that they've ever faced in their life.
Exactly.
And the ones that have continued to just keep jumping over hurdles, like you just keep jumping. Sometimes you have to climb over, but you kept just going over every hurdle because it was a tough time. And here you are in a position that you are in, on a team, on a roster, one win away from being in the Grey Cup in a new city, not just any city, Toronto, right?
Yeah,
Drake's
city, the
like
six,
the six, like it is probably one of the greatest cities in the world.
Yeah,
right. And so you get to experience that, man. So I get a sense that you feel like all of that work, all of those things you've gone through, like this is worth it. Like even just the short period of time you've been there, I feel like it's been worth it for you, and there's something to look forward to.
Yeah, like definitely something to look forward to. I mean, it's at the end of the day, like that professional ball, from experience, it just takes that one person to believe in you, that one coach, that one GM, that one person to really say, hey, this guy, he's going to do something for us. And the staff here believes in me, and they continue to push me every day. So the atmosphere to be able to grow and look towards the future and think of something and envision something exciting, bringing a championship to Toronto, multiple Grey Cups, it's far away, but it's definitely in the forefront, and it's definitely been really, I would say, it's just been really good for me to actually be a part of an organization that wants you there and expects you and knows what you can do and trusts you. And it's been good, man. Toronto's an awesome place, like you say. Drake City. First thing, I move into my apartment down here, right next to the CN Tower, heart of the city. It's like,
ooh, I was gonna ask you where you at, man. You downtown?
It's crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, going from Hawaii to middle of Toronto, it's total night and day. But I mean, you know, it's a good adjustment to contemplating to have. So it's been good, man. Love it out here.
Yeah, I love the six, man. I miss it. The city is beautiful. You been to any games? Any Raptors games? Any
Nah, man.
You catch any baseball, hockey?
No, I kind of came in later, end of the baseball season. So, you know, they were kind of in playoffs. I don't think they made whatever they were trying to do, but haven't really got around. I'm trying to make some connections, you know, see if I can pull the Argo card, you know, get in some games here and there.
Well, you let me know what you need, bro. You let me know what you need.
Okay,
I think I still got some cool. I know a few people. I know a few people.
You know?
And then, bro, you're connected, bro. You guys are part of MLSE.
Yeah.
Right. One of the biggest, if not the biggest, sports sort of like ownership groups out there.
Yeah.
Have you been to Niagara Falls yet? Have you made that trip?
No, I was about to rent a car this past weekend on our bye week and make the trek, but I just never got around to it. So
yeah, listen,
I've heard
that's an experience.
I've heard the town over there is like super, super cool. So I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Yeah, man, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh man. Listen, it brings back so many memories, man. Like it's funny because someone actually reached out to me on IG and was like, Chad, man, we got to get you out here rooting on the Argos in the East Final. I'm like, man, reach out to the club. Tell them, hey, they fly me out there. I'm out there.
Yeah.
So, look, man, who knows? Maybe I'll see you on the sidelines in a week, brother.
Hey, be on the sideline freezing.
I know that. That's one thing, bro. I don't miss. I don't miss the cold. I was never a cold guy. I love the fall. Were you there for fall, like the beginning?
Yeah, change of color.
I love the fall. Yes,
especially out here, it's a different type of scenery. So it was awesome. You know, I wish I was able to get out more and go see the country and go check out Niagara, all the good little spots. But it's been the nature out here, the scenery, it's been awesome. But definitely don't miss the cold weather. If it's not my cup of tea right now.
It's nail biting, man. It's nail biting. What about some restaurants, man? What are some of the places you've gone to eat that you really, really like?
You know me, I keep it OG Chipotle. Y'all don't got that in Hawaii, so I'm taking like full advantage of Chipotle, man. But I mean, I've been to like just Miku, there's a lot of Japanese restaurants around here that are pretty cool. Nothing too crazy. I mean, I've heard people go up on the CN Tower and eat up there. I haven't done that yet. But
well, listen, man, you like sushi, right? I'm assuming.
Sushi. Oh yeah.
Toronto, they've got a lot of spots that are all you can eat, that are reasonable.
I'm gonna need that.
Okay.
I'm gonna need that.
Our spot, I'm just gonna say right now, our spot, it was in Mississauga. It's a spot that's called K&B Sushi. All right, ask the guys. K&B Sushi.
Take that to me after.
Yeah, I will, brother. And you got to check out. You got to go pop into a Cactus Club, Earl's.
Okay.
Those are just some nice vibes. You know what I mean? Just some really good vibes, good food. Earl's is good. What else? The Keg. You want to get a good steak?
I've heard of the Keg. Yeah.
The Keg is good.
I actually went to the Keg in Ottawa. They got some good steaks there, man.
Oh yeah.
No, I know all about that.
Oh yeah, but yeah, man. So I mean, just keep up the grind, bro. Just keep up that drive. I mean, you definitely got the talent. You know that. You got what it takes. And like you said, man, the professional sports game it's all about getting the opportunity at the right time. And when you get the opportunity, you have fun with it, you make the plays, and one thing leads to another, right? And everybody knows that. Everybody knows that that's how it works. And so, there's no added pressure. There's nothing. It's just, you just continue to put in the work. You stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Yeah. And, off you go, So yeah, man, keep grinding, brother. Keep grinding, man. Who else? Who is still out there, man? Do you run into to Matt Black at all?
Yeah, that's my guy. They still got that picture framed of him getting that interception in Grey Cup.
Yeah,
up
man.
in our little walkway. Yeah,
beast of a player.
He's kind of doing relations around the team right now, so he's still involved. Good dude to be around for sure.
Yeah, he is really good. He's well connected. So if you need anything, I'm telling you, man, Matt Black is the guy.
Okay.
Matt Black. How about my boy Webby? Equipment
Webby?
guy.
Is he
Danny
still
Webb.
there?
Danny Webb. Is
Oh,
he
yeah,
still
yeah,
there?
yeah.
Yeah, Danny Webb.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah.
there. Equipment guy.
Yeah. He's been there for 30 plus
Ever.
easily. Yeah.
Forever.
Reminds me of Al back in the day, when Al was at Hawaii.
He's still here. Al's
yeah.
still doing his thing.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
oh,
sir. Yeah. Man,
Right.
wow.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as the game, bro, how are you adjusting to the Canadian game? 3 downs, like,
Yeah.
12 on 12.
Yeah. I mean, like 12 in the field, definitely a big adjustment. Like you can do a lot with 12 guys, whether it's defense, offense, or special teams. You have an extra blocker, blitzer you got to worry about, extra guy rushing, dropping in coverage. I mean, it's been an interesting adjustment. Definitely having to watch a lot more film and learn the game itself rather than focus on, okay, how can we execute our plays better versus the defense? It's more so for me learning the game right now. But all in all, I mean, I enjoy it. The 3 downs, it allows your defense to get on and off the field, switch tight of the game. You can get the ball back with 2 minutes and it feels like you got 5-6 minutes on the clock. So, I mean, it's a different type of game. It's definitely Canadian football. But I'm getting used to it. I'm enjoying it. Like, just like you said, being here, learning the game. That's all I can do right now. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. Get in that playbook, learn, execute. And like you said, when those opportunities do present themselves, take advantage and win that job and show the team that, you can be that guy. So, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. It's been fun, like definitely a passing league, which is what I like, So, you get to drop back, throw the ball, you get a little bit wider of a field, extra 10 yards of space to, run around. So, I mean,
how's that end zone though? How's that end zone?
Hey, yeah, having to work around throwing through the goalpost is definitely something that I have to get used to. Obviously returning like field goals if you miss a kick. But I mean, there's just a lot of room for, my kind of abilities that I feel like I can showcase. So I mean,
yes, that's
I look at it,
bro. If you need to run,
yeah.
I know that extra field width can help you
run around a little bit more, sling the rock. But I mean, it's been a fun adjustment. I would say that, and at the end of the day, you're throwing this pigskin around, building that chemistry and building that bond with a group of guys that you're going to look back on that and remember that forever. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's football and, it's connections that you're going to have for life. So, I mean, I've been really blessed with that opportunity and I try to go in every day and really have a thankful mindset, when I step on the field, because with COVID be taken away in a heartbeat. And that's just the reality of it with anything, whether it's football, life in general. So I mean, it's been good, and I'm continuing to just do the things I need to do, and continue just to trust the process and trust God's timing, man, and that's the main thing for me. So
nice. Well, man, look, let's end with this, man. If you got any piece of like motivation or inspiration or a message to guys that are, it doesn't necessarily have to be our Hawaii football players, but if you want to speak to those guys directly, you can. But guys that are that didn't make it, or guys that are coming up that, man, they only have their eyes set on the NFL and that's it. Maybe shed some light on that.
Oh, I mean, there's millions of different scenarios, and I mean, for me, I would just say to the youth, to the younger men of this generation, where everything is so at our fingertips. Not a lot of people know that it's a grind, and it's every day showing up. Even when you get to the top, the work don't stop, and that's the thing that I'm learning now as a professional. I grew up playing ball, dreaming of going to the NFL, dreaming of playing Division I college, and to constantly be attaining those goals slowly over time. It takes constant work every day. And I would say even at the next level, the professional level, that work does not stop. And from having a long career, a long successful career, that when you reach your goals, it's not a time to sit back and say, I can kick my feet up. It's a time where you got to even dig harder than you were before.
Amen.
And I mean, if young guys just keep pushing, man, you're gonna have ups and downs. Look at me, for example, released from the Titans, didn't have anywhere to go. Just training, being patient, and an opportunity presents itself, and you never know when that's gonna happen. So you got to continually prepare, like you're gonna have that opportunity tomorrow, even though it's not promised. And just push through it, man. Like at the end of the day, it's you on that field, and you got to answer you at the end of the day in the mirror. So I mean, that's a lot of advice for young kids, but I mean, hopefully they can take something away with that, and eventually see me on the field one day. Bring their A game. I'd be looking forward to that.
Yeah, well, that's perfect, brother. That's perfect. That's absolutely amazing. Congrats again, bro. And look, like I said, hey, who knows, man? Maybe I'll see you up there in a week, or two. Maybe I'll be at the Grey Cup too. I don't know. We'll see. But look, man, congrats on everything. Man, give my love to the Argos. Give my love to the fans. If you see someone rocking a number 2 Owens jersey, say, hey, man, Chad appreciates you, man. I talked to him. He wanted me to tell you thank you, and so I got nothing but so much love for that city and that organization. And so give everyone my best, man. Continue to grind. Appreciate you, brother. And yeah, we'll be in touch.
Always, Chad. Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.
All right, go. Aloha.
Aloha.